is one of our favorite people to introduce because she's just so gosh darn entertaining and talented, so good on the show, such a fun and bright person, and she makes Robot Mike so uncomfortable because he finds her so painfully attractive that I just like to watch him sweat.
Because he has real feelings.
Real feelings. Robot Mike comes to life only this one moment. So watch it happen. I'm nervous.
I am nervous now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ruth Connell.
She's a black magic woman and she's gonna make a devil of me.
Me? Oh no. Give me some walking toward fruit music.
I can see. She's gonna make a devil of me.
Can you guys give us a second? Robbie.
Gotta do this every and she'll go.
Yeah, I know. I didn't do the full disgruntled dance partner bit. Oh my God. Ruth! Welcome to my hometown of Nashville, Tennessee.
Hello, Nashville.
Pretty good.
This is Jen, it helps.
That was pretty good, your Nashville accent.
It was not terrible.
She said Nashville. She did a Scottish into it.
Tennessee.
That's good.
Yeah, I like it.
You know what I didn't
That's
like?
all I can say.
I didn't like being in the crossfire of this, and I was like,
It's okay, it'll be your turn later.
See, I mean, Ruth did that, and everybody but Billy was like, Norton put down his throat.
the other funny thing is when they danced together in Houston, and 2 weeks ago, and he was chewing gum, and I've never seen anything like it. I mean, he was just putting her. He was like this. I've never seen him dance like that. It was like great. It's all about the gum too.
Is that how everyone dances in Nashville?
I feel like your invitation to me dancing is a lot cooler than it actually was, but I like it.
There was more of a confused look around the eyes when it was happening.
You're in for a treat, everybody. It's an interactive presentation with this woman. Ruth Connell, everybody.
Bye, Stephen. Hello, Nashville. I just like saying it. We're just going to keep doing it. Nashville. Nashville. And after the concert tomorrow night, I told everyone back in LA, I'm going to be able to say, I played Nashville. I'm so looking forward to it. How are you all? We got a few live ones here. You're my favorite. No pressure. I came today with my wee Highland cow bag. Just keeps me home from being homesick. I just like to share stupid stuff like that with you all. Don't mind. You're welcome. And I also have a few little giveaways today. This is a very small stool. Normally, I take up quite a lot of space. I'm pretty messy. This is complicated. So, who knows about my hotel giveaway section? Okay, so I actually have a step up level-wise in the whole hotel toiletry section, because thanks to you guys, because I'm on a show called Supernatural, or I was in a show called Supernatural. Anyway, because of you guys, because of the fandom, I get invited to fancy shit. So I was at an Oscar gifting suite the other day, and there was a hotel there, the hotel in Miami Beach where Sofia Vergara just stayed. It's called the Shelburne Wyndham Grand. It's the fanciest newest hotel. So they gave me some hotel toiletries at the Oscar gifting suite, and I was like, you have no idea. This is my mecca. So these are like the star prizes today. How do you say this? Calendula? Calendula. Body wash and shampoo. Calendula. I've been practicing Manukau. Manukau, that's a whole other story. That's a place in New Zealand. I'm going next week. Manukau. How do you say it? Calendula. I'm a bit of a slow learner sometimes, especially if I've been out the night before. I did knock a glass of red wine over last night, and some of it hit Rob's scarf. And I was slagging him anyway because he has this scarf on, and I was like, did you get that from your actor closet? And he said, yeah, I did. So then I threw red wine all over it. Just show like that. So, also what I have, so those are going to be 3 special prizes. I've not worked out the rules of who's going to get them or why. There'll be no discretion. It'll be completely on a whim. So I'll have no complaints about it. Thank you very much. Right, if I can open my Jiffy bag. Okay, so these are really pretty wristbands. Now these are from My Hope Chest. I'll take my jacket off. Thank you. I might take my jacket off for this bit. So, you know the Creation Stands t-shirts? Yeah. It's quite chilly in here. I'll take this off for you. Demonstrate my bit like I do. So the charity I support with the t-shirts, the Mega Career Women and Mother Knows Best, I contribute towards My Hope Chest. And because boobs. So I put my jacket back on now. It's cold. And Alyssa, who runs the charity, gave me these lovely wristbands. So if you're brave enough to ask a question, because I always admire the people that get up and ask questions, because I know how much your heart thumps. Like your heart's thumping just now, isn't it? And as I walk towards you, you're going to get more and more terrified because you know the time is coming closer and closer. And I'm going to ask you, what's your name, where are you from, what do you want?
My name is Larissa. From
Good.
Owensboro, Kentucky.
Good.
Okay, what I want is what I really want is a hug from you. But, you're my favorite.
What do you reckon? I always give hugs to her. Don't even worry. Oh. That's what I like to hear. I like to hear about people crying because of me. Cheers me right up.
I literally get into a fight with my mom about you because my mom hates Rowena and I completely love her. So I literally get in fights with her about it.
What's wrong with your mum?
Well, I really don't know. She thinks I'm completely crazy. So
I know who the crazy one is. You're fine, darling. What's your question?
Okay, my question is, Crowley kind of always has the beat down on you. So if you could have the beat down on Crowley, what would you do to him? Like, if you could ground him, what would you do?
Okay, so here's your wristband. Thank you for asking your question. Okay, so did you watch the last 2 episodes? Okay, so you saw him on his hands and knees, right? licking the floor. I was like, who in the writing room wrote that? Who did that to poor Mark Shepherd? You know, when a show's been running for a long time, stuff happens like Misha having to walk out with his chest saying, I'm coming on it. You know, the writers are down in LA, we can't hit them from Vancouver, do you know what I mean? So they think they're safe, so they write stuff like that. So, I mean, so it would be something along those lines for sure. I mean, yeah. But I loved the last 2 episodes, and I loved how Mark Fergus, you know who I mean, how he came back. So that was really exciting. That's why we all love him. So thank you for your question. Licking the floor, that's how I handle it. Licking the floor. Okay, right, I'm going to come over in just a second. It's a very broad stage. It's very wide. If you take a photograph from there, I'm never speaking to you again. Take one now. Right, so there's 2 things we have to do today before the end of my panel, and one is the V Club Mega Mix. Okay, so who doesn't know about the V Club Mega Mix? So that's the first thing. We'll do that soon, maybe after your question. And the next thing I'd love to ask you to help me with, if you're up for it. I'm going to New Zealand, thanks to the Supernatural fandom. I've been invited to a convention out there. And there, 5 years ago, Christchurch had a really bad earthquake, and they're just recovering from it. And they had a bit of a tremor recently, so they asked me to give them a shout-out video before I arrive, and I thought, why don't I get everyone from here to say hi, New Zealand? And what I want you to say is, stay steady. Are you up for that? And then they'll post it, and I'll repost it in my Facebook, and you can tag each other and find it all and see yourself. Right? You're up for that? Cool. We'll get to it. We'll get to it towards the end. Let's have an, oh, get your wristband, because I'm not doing 2 laps. I'm not going back and forward twice. You see how short my legs are? A sip of gin. I don't like gin. It's a good job. That's all I can say. What's your name? Where are you home? I went a little bit Elvis, but he's from a different area.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm from here. I'm from Nashville.
Nashville.
You are by far my favorite female on the show. But my question was, did you like the way that you went out? Did you feel like that was proper, or would you have done it differently?
It's not often I'm silent. Thank you for your question. It's a really hard one. Thank you. I'm kissing the microphone. I don't know what's going on there. Oh yeah. It's. Do you know what? I haven't thought of a smart-ass reply to that one yet because it's still a bit painful. What I do think about the death is the shot of me lying on the ground with my neck back to front is one of the most beautiful shots. Isn't it beautiful, the lighting? And I was like, now you make me look gorgeous. I mean, people criticise this show for its misogyny, and you're like, well, I just look the hottest I've ever looked in the show with my head back to front. I thought it looked really beautiful, and I thought it was beautifully shot. And I loved Tom, the director. And, you know, the 5 minutes before it were pretty pleasurable. Don't pretend you didn't rewind and replay that. Imagining you were, Misha was not really supporting your back as you were bending. Come on! So, do you know, is it okay? Can I say no comment? Is that okay? Can I do that? Because I'm not quite there with, I've not got enough perspective on it yet. If that makes sense. Maybe this time next year. All right, yeah, I'm in denial. Adam's not listening. Maybe this time next year, Adam, if I'm invited back. I'll be able to answer the question. Okay, V Club Megamix? Yeah, now's the time. Okay, right, get your jackets off, come on. Okay, so you know what the V Club is?
Yep. No, not everybody. Not yet, that's true.
Okay. We're all human beings here, so we can call things by their proper names, can't we? People get so nervous. Vagina. So this is the international sign for the V Club. Come on, I want to see all your... Men, women, children, you can all try and get cleavage. Don't discriminate. Membership is open to anyone who's pro-V anyway. We've made Misha the treasurer of the V Club. And I'm sure Jared and Jensen were like, can we join them? I was about to say something really inappropriate. Because Mark played my son, I just can't comment in the same way. It's wrong. Anyway, so, y'all know what mega comes from, right? Because the mega coven is a bona fide cool idea that just has not been followed through properly. It is the way forward. Well, it would be, anyway. Right, so, stand up. Lève-toi. Is it levez-vous or levez-vous? I'm glad you're here, doll. I'm sorry. Because I gotta speak today. Right, okay. So, there's a gentleman there looking really skeptical. Once you've done this, you're all inaugurated into the V Club, whether you like it or not. Okay, so it goes, ready? You've got to throw a few shapes. It goes after 3, and I have to remember to count to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and it goes V Club Mega, right? Elbows right up, that's good, that's better. Shoulders down. Club Mega. V Club Mega, and then you've got your disco ball changes. Okay, so it's really cross ball change. Disco ball change. Disco ball change. I'm going to turn around this way like an aerobics instructor.
Should be interesting.
Okay, right, so
Don't trip.
Okay. Disco. I'm not seeing too many people's feet move. I just said feet. I've not seen too many people's feet moving. I think the plural of foot is feet. Okay, so disco ball change, disco ball change. Hell yeah! Right? Okay, so let's all have a run through all together. I expect you to pick it up quickly, especially if you're a young man.
Sorry. Nope. Oh, remember blanket apology.
Right, ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. V Club Mega, disco ball change, disco ball change. Okay, that was so limp. That was limper than Cass's trench coat when it's wet. And I want to hear you say V Club Mega disco ball. I want to hear it as well. Because honestly, it helps your feet move better. It does. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. V Club Mega, disco ball change, disco ball change. Hell yeah! That's awesome. So good. I'm going to film it.
I didn't sign up for that. Two
little shake ball change seconds. You're all warmed up. Okay. Right. The camera's facing the wrong way. Start. Okay. Right, so I'm going to pan from left to right like this, just so you all know. Oh my God, there's quite a few of you. Are you ready? You ready? Okay. Here we go. After 3. 1, 2, 3. V Club Mega, disco ball change, disco ball change. Thank you so much. Post that everywhere. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, were you next? That's very nice of you. You get a bonus. You just won a hotel toiletry. That's what you get. Leave here. I'll go this way first and I'll come back home. Okay. Hello, what's your name? Where are you from? What do you want?
My name's Anya. I'm from Lafayette, Indiana.
Nice.
You're so beautiful. You're so perfect. You're so wonderful. I just love
Oh,
you.
you never saw me this morning before I put my makeup on, did you?
No. Don't care about that. First, I would propose to you if it was, ethical. I just want to thank you so much for being a part of the Supernatural family. I just love you so much. I talked to Osric. His death was one of the hardest to get over, but so far I'm still in denial about yours.
I think that's the best way to be.
It's just,
I think it's healthy. I hear that's what all the psychologists say. Stay in denial as long as possible.
and it's just so wonderful to be this close to you at this time. Like,
Let's ask your question and I'll come over before you totally flip out. Okay.
what's it like being part of the Supernatural family? Did you fit right in right away? Did you feel
Okay.
like...
Okay. Here she is. Thank you. She's actually trembling. Oh my God! It's not real. Okay, phew, there's a ruby. But I'll take it. Thank you. That's so lovely. I love sparkly stuff. I'm such a magpie. What was it like? Did I fit right into the SBN family? Okay, so what happened was my first convention was Asylum. The first Supernatural convention was Asylum in Birmingham, but not Birmingham, Alabama. That cold one over there I'm from. And this Scottish lady was there, and it was my first photo op. And she says to me, "Welcome to the Supernatural family. Once you're in, you can't get out." So I think I fitted right in whether I liked it or not, because I'm pretty intense like that in the same way. And I was warned, and I mean warned, by the casting department. They said, do not tell anyone, don't tweet anything, like, because you have to sign on, you're not allowed to tell anyone when you get cast, it's secret. And for spoilers and all that. And so they're like, don't say anything to anyone, because the Supernatural fandom will find out. And then what happened was, I woke up 1 o'clock in the morning, I wasn't sleeping very well, and I did that thing where I pressed my phone as I walked past because I'm addicted. I'm weird. And I saw all these notifications, and somebody had leaked that I'd been cast as Rowena, and my Twitter had gone like that. You've seen that gif. And I remember this one gentleman had said to me, "Don't worry, Ruth, we don't bite. Well, maybe only once." Something like that. And I honestly had a heart attack at 1 o'clock in the morning, all these messages from all over the world on Twitter. I was like, and I obviously then was like, it's not my fault, I didn't tell anyone. And so, yeah, I got a real shock. And then I began to understand. I began to understand you guys a little bit more. You're all crazy like me. Which is why I love it. And I have to say it is one of the best. The show has changed my life for the better. And then there's all of this as well, which Jensen was asking me about at the last convention, and I was just saying how couple of years ago, if you'd said to me, I would have put a microphone in your hand in front of a room full of 1,000 people, my brain would have melted. But because of how supportive you guys are, and because it is one big dysfunctional family, I'm able to do stuff like this and feel happier about it and more confident. And so I owe you guys, you know, I owe you a debt of gratitude. I'm really grateful to be part of it all, so thank you. Shampoo? I'm making the long journey over, long day's journey in tonight to reach the side of the stage. That's a play. That shows I'm educated. Is it a play or is it a film? Is it you? Do you know you? Yeah. How are you doing?
Good. My name's Lauren. I'm from Alabama. And I was wondering...
Is your name really?
Lauren.
Lauren, are you sure it doesn't begin with an R? Look at you.
Lauren?
Rowena?
Oh,
You look fantastic. Gorgeous hair. Thank you very much. You look amazing. Oh, thank you. You look amazing. Isn't she gorgeous? Not just because she's wearing a Rowena costume, but beautiful.
thank you. I was wondering if it was just totally awesome to become the new badass redhead in the show. Because we've had some badass redheads in the show.
I have to say, when I was researching the show and stuff, I was just at one point I always check my hair at the monitor. It's kind of a bit flat. I need Charmaine to back comb it for me. I miss Charmaine. And she's the hair lady, and then this is Sabrina. What was the question? I was thinking about my hair. Totally
What was it like being the newest badass redhead like Charlie or Abaddon?
Yeah, so when I was researching the show, I saw this clip of Elena Huffman like emerging from a bathtub looking as hot as hell. And I was massively intimidated. And then I met Felicia on set, and it's the first time I've forgotten my lines. And so to be part, hi. Come say hi. To be part of all that's amazing. And my first day on set, Jensen was directing me. It was the bit where I'm sitting in the seat, and all I had to do was take a drink and lift my eye line, and it was all I could do to manage it. Like 3 years of BA honours in acting, and I was like, and the first thing Jensen said to me, kind of looked at me, and he went, "Another redhead." And I was like, well, we're a feisty bunch. I didn't say that. I was too embarrassed to say anything. But that was the repartee in my head. I was really witty, but Jensen just didn't hear it because I didn't say it out loud. Sometimes I say things out loud when I shouldn't, and sometimes I don't say things out loud when I should. Does that happen to anyone else? Yeah. Good. I'm glad I'm not alone. How are y'all doing? Hi. Is that gin as well? Oh no, it's actually beer. How are y'all doing? Yeah. There's a lady up the back texting. She's not aware we're talking about her at all. I'm going to give her a fright. Shh, don't tell her. She's going to get such a fright. What's your name? Oh, it's okay, you got some important business on your mind. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Oh. You mean to give you a fright? I did really, it was quite fun. I'm gonna go around this way. Who's next? Are you next?
Yes,
Over there?
ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna work my way forwards. Hi. How's it going? How are you, young man? Good. Hi. So nice to see all your faces. Hi. How's it going? Hi. Hi there. Nice to see you again. There's another gentleman. What is it like being surrounded by this much estrogen?
It's not a problem at all.
Good man. What's your name? Where are you from? Where'd you work?
I'm Erica from Missouri.
Missouri. How far away is Missouri?
Yeah. Where's Missouri?
How far away?
Oh, how far away? It was a 7-hour drive.
Thank you for making the journey.
4 a.m. this morning.
I was just getting to bed. What?
Um,
I had an early night. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ask a question. Interrupt me.
the scene where you're telling Crowley why you don't love him, that was super heartbreaking.
Yeah. That's one of my favourite. I'm going to get your wristband. I'm
Oh,
walking
okay.
away from you. Yeah, see you there. That's one of my favourite scenes. Yeah.
I was wondering, did you have like any insight to that background, and if not, what do you like? What was your headcanon about?
So I'm tuned to the moon. I believe in the Matrix. I do. And what's really fascinating to me with stuff like that scene is that as Rowena, I would have imagined certain things, like the whole thing with Oscar I find fascinating. How interesting I could love this 8-year-old boy in Poland when I couldn't love my own 8-year-old son. Why couldn't I love my own? And I was thinking, oh, his dad must have broken my heart, you know? And I make up this whole thing in my head that I don't say out loud. And then 18 or 12 months later, Andrew Dabb, who is they're amazing writers, he's a head writer, and his episodes are always jam-packed. Great stuff. And so when somebody like Andrew Dabb then writes down what your inner monologue has already been, you know the Matrix exists. Because he's written down what you've already thought. And that's, I don't know if I did it as much towards the end, but at the beginning I tried to, Rowena I saw as being from quite a rough place, but that's why, you know, those people put on the airs the most. Do you know what I mean? And even within that speech, it was like, you know, she came from nothing. That's one of the things I think that makes her admirable in a way, that she's learned her craft, she's brought herself up from nothing to make something of herself, which is why she really likes hotels and pink champagne. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I when I read it, I was like, thank God I can, you know, I'm on the same page, and thank goodness I get to have this moment. And for me, watching it, it was, because when I'm doing this scene, I'm doing this, you know, I'm thinking about my intentions towards Fergus Crowley at the time, and to then watch it and see Mark, and to really understand how that might have impact him hearing that. I felt like it was a really touching idea, and then they bloody killed me. Like, oh, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's supernatural. Keeps you guessing, keeps you on your toes, and how wonderful. At least he got to hear that. You know, it wasn't his fault. It was the intense feeling she has against him comes from a great love. I've said quite a lot now. I should move on to the next question. Thank you. Disco change. Oh, right. Okay, so how much longer have I got? I've got time to do the message to New Zealand. Shall we do that? Let's do that, and I'll get your question. Okay, right. So I'm going to say what my name is, what I'm doing, who you guys are, and I'll say, there's some people here who want to say hello. I want you guys all to say, hey New Zealand, right? You went awful quiet on me. Let's practice. So, I'm going to hold the phone up like this. I've got some people here who'd like to say hello to you. Hey New Zealand! And then at the end, when I say, you know, look after yourselves, I'll get you guys to say, stay steady. It's not too cheeky, is it? No! Okay, so let's hear stay steady, because it's quite hard. Stay steady! Oh my God, you guys are amazing. Right, okay, here we go. Try not to mess this up. Manu cow. Can't pronounce it properly. A bit like that word earlier. What was it? Come on. I'll just get chamomile instead. Okay, right, so let's turn the video turn the video around halfway? Okay. So I'm talking to myself on a microphone. Okay, so we're recording. Hi there everyone in New Zealand, in Manukau and Christchurch. I'm really looking forward to coming to visit you. I have a couple of people here who would like to say hello. Hi New Zealand! And hello to everyone, especially down in Christchurch. We know that you had a bit of a quake 5 years ago and another rumble recently, so we have another message for you there, sending our love. Stay steady! See you soon. That's awesome, and they'll put it on their site and the whole thing, and yeah. You're going to go viral. You're going to go viral. It's going to be, oh, did I give her a shampoo? It's okay, I need another drink of gin. It always helps. Thank you so much. They're going to be so pleased when they see that. They're not expecting that at all. They're expecting me in my bedroom going, hello. Hello, New Zealand. Hi. Hi.
I'm Daniela. I'm originally from Nashville, but I now live in Florida. And my question is, if your character was to come back, and hopefully she does, what do you think would be at the top of her to-do list?
Get Lucifer. Next question. Man. Thank you for your question. Nice to see you. Just looking out there as well. I'm just going to give you a hug now. Just so you can. I get to get hugs. It's so nice. You know I'm single, right? This is what keeps me going. You're supposed to have a certain amount of hugs per day, I'm sure. There's a medical definition about it. 12 hugs a day. I've had 6. You give me a ring, I'm going to go there.
Hi, my name is Ben Campbell, and I'm from Watertown.
I love your accent.
Thank you. I think it's just because I'm kind of nervous. I'm normally not as, but I'm sorry. My question was, as we see, Rowena is always like really, really nicely dressed, and she always looks like fabulous. And so my question is, as a witch, how does she afford to have such nice clothes when her main focus is just to kill her son?
I don't think Rowena always gets things through the most ethical methods. I love the fact that I'd be swanning about in an evening gown at 3 in the afternoon with bright blue eyeshadow. As you do. And I was very much, I asked for longer length dresses and stuff. I was really into that from my own point of view. And I mean, Rowena obviously looks incredibly young, doesn't she? Doesn't she? And there's obviously some magic going on there. So I used to have this dream when I was, it wasn't a dream, it was a daydream when I was young, that the whole of the high street in Falkirk, which is my little town, would freeze, time would freeze, and I could go into all the shops. And I think Rowena does something like that at Hudson Bay or Nordstrom. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ralph Lauren gown, another Ralph Lauren gown. It's very important to have a gown at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Lots of eyeshadow. Ears. Thank you. Thank you for your question. I love your accent. It's so lovely. Thank you. But you know, because it said in the character description of Rowena that she seemed to be from a different time and place, and I felt that had to be reflected in her clothing a little. Do you know what I mean? I didn't want her to look like an American classy lady. I wanted her to look slightly whoa, but you know. And I love what the costume department, what Kerry has done. I think I'm really lucky. with the most glamorous switch. Oh, they come back out. I mean, I'm really happy to see you, but it means I've got to shut up. This wee lassie over here. Oh, no, this wee lassie over here never got to ask her a question.
Go ahead, do it now, quick.
Quick, go.
Rowena is famous for being extremely sassy and very, just fabulous. What is your favorite moment that you feels like just describes her character?
Now do you understand why it breaks my heart to see what a colossal numbnut you've become? Oh, that's not for you.
Really? Quit touching her stuff.
See, the band are cool now. Not that you weren't cool before, but you're cooler
Pretty
now.
much what that meant.
Oh, thank you. That's me, I'm done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You notice that Mike can't even look you in the eye when he answers.
Those guys, they're always kidding around.
Robot Mike is nervous.
I'm not nervous. I am feeling feelings. I am terribly.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure.
How awesome is this moment? Ladies and gentlemen, you'll see her tonight, you'll see her tomorrow. You know her, you love her. Ruthie Connell.
Got a black magic woman. Got a black magic woman. Got a black magic woman. Got me so blind that I can't see. But she's a black magic woman and she's gonna make the devil a fool. Richard,
Robbie?
what does that mean for us?
I don't know, I forgot to ask. Hold on. Hey, so Liz, what's on the agenda now?
Autographs and karaoke.
Autographs.
Autographs and karaoke.
So hold on, let me go tell Brody.
I think we were.
So Robbie, I just had a private conversation with Liz.
Can I guess what I thought she said? What she said?
Sure, what do you think it is?
Autographs and karaoke.
Check you out. So autographs are coming up. After that, you're gonna go buy your Loud and Swain merch and your Friday People t-shirts so that people know that not only are you awesome, but you rock. And then we are going to see you tonight at a little shindig I like to host called karaoke. I expect to see you all there. I expect to see you all dressed up and ready to go. And right now, gentlemen, are you gonna play a little ditty? What?
Play some walking away music.
I love that. Some walking away music. Some slow exit music. Ladies and gentlemen from Los Angeles, California, Loud and Swain.